Hey, good afternoon. Beautiful Sunday. Just thought I'd show you this. This really made me laugh. You want to talk about a boy, young bull here catching some collateral damage from his mom. Holy smokes, he got painted, huh? Look at this guy. Yeah, he got painted up. You're gonna need a rainstorm there, dude. I don't know. Well, good morning, everyone. I just stopped. I'm raking up straw to be baled up. A local dairy fella, we asked him if he wanted it, and he said, how much you got? And I said, how much do you want? And so he's taking a lot of it. I guess it's pretty uncommon around here to be making upwards of 60 acres of oats. So he jumped on it, and he's a neighborhood guy from around here, so he got a deal, we got a deal. He's going to come and bale it, saves us on labor. But I just kind of got struck as I was making this turn and looking out across the land, how beautiful this is, and trying to see in my mind's eye, I'm imagining, this is old grass hay. It's seamlessly working up the hill and over to the other side and out to the tree line, and imagining just cows on it, or sheep, or both, and possibilities, and eventually maybe putting shade trees every 200 feet or so, and just a life's work ahead of me, and we're just hitting the first step. But it's so nice to see progress. Yeah. So we'll go look at the sheep, we'll go look at the cows today, and do a general update video, so you aren't just looking at an empty field while I rake. All right. Oh boy, what a mess. I saw my fence was hitting a little weak, and this had barber shopped up, so that had snagged my fence, and it was about 15 feet in the air. Really stretched her out. But that's the beautiful thing about these timeless posts. When something falls on them, they just bend like a U, and they still hold in the ground just as good as a regular T-post. And this high tensile wire just stretches, so I'm gonna have to give it a couple clicks when I get the rest of this log cut off. So this was kicked way up in the air like this, so I cut it here so it'd fall on the ground, and then I can buck it up into rounds and take it down to the firewood pile. But we had some massive winds, and you can see back there trees just down everywhere in the woods here. Cleaning up these woods is something I'd love to do, but it's one of those someday when I have free time type of things. So yeah, I counted, I have about 8 trees down on this fence, which explains why I was only hitting at about 5,000, 6,000 volts. Just the power of that Cyclops charger, it still was pumping power through, but it's probably eating up my electrical bill a little bit. So I got to finish cutting down this tree line, and then there's a couple more over there, and then we'll go look at the sheep. Well, those calves are starting to look really nice and big and fat. Just moved the cattle, got a new line set up. You can see they were kind of up on that hill, and now they have this. Oh, it's about maybe an acre and a half for today. Lots of shade, which is nice because it's about 100% humidity. And I don't expect to see those black cattle leave the shade. And we're starting to see some fall calvers starting to bag up just a hair. We'll go look at a couple of them. One animal I'm particularly impressed by is this steer right here. That's a yearling steer, and he must be all of 800 pounds or so on grass alone. What a chunk of meat, huh? So you can see Anne's milk cow, her bag's starting to drop just a hair. I know one of the white cows is still having to go. Let's find her right here. And a couple of the South Poles are still waiting to go. Let's find them. Yeah, the bull's enjoying his life now that he's in with the ladies. Let's see, what else do we got going on here? I think, let's see the number on this one. 236 already had a calf. Beautiful looking South Pole. She's not hurting. And I think that's my favorite BF3, but we'll go look at it. Nope. Let's see how she's looking. Yeah, see, her udder hasn't really developed at all. I'm kind of wondering about her. Hoping she gives us something proper here. Might have to do some fall preg checking. I don't know. We'll see. And this is the other one we're kind of keeping an eye on. The South Poles. She's in good condition, so I don't know why she wouldn't have a calf, but we'll have to just keep an eye on it. Everyone's looking pretty good. It's nice to give them shade. I had somebody comment asking why I just leave this stuff. I don't think it hurts anything in a pure pasture. I should probably clean it up. But it's one of those things like the cattle itch on it. I'm not really mowing back here at all, so what does it really hurt? I don't know. I haven't made up my mind about it. One of the old Red Angus. She's looking nice and fat. Look at the tail fat she's got, huh? Yeah, so we are kind of just cruising through August. It doesn't feel like August. It still feels like June here. We're getting a rain consistently almost every week still. We had rain last night. We have rain in the forecast for the next couple of days. And it just never slowed down. One of the things that I've seen that's been interesting about that is that the grasses remain kind of washy even into August. And we're seeing that out their back end a little bit. So it doesn't appear to be affecting condition at all, but I am just kind of watching it. There's a big steer. He's a little too big for my taste, if you ask me. I really like these Red Angus, I do. They're great mothers. They're durable as all you could ask for, but they're just big. Look at the size difference to that South Pole in the back. There's probably a 300-pound difference there. Anyway, just another update as I'm going along doing chores. It's been a busy work week, so I've been doing this thing where I run over here, do chores, and run back on lunch. And I just haven't had a chance to stop and make a video or think about anything consequential. Just been running my tail off. Yeah, see, they like kind of rubbing on those things. Anyway, that's the update for now.